This is, I believe, somewhat thought to be the weakest champion in the game. Solgard the Martyr. Ginger, Melon, Tenon, I don't like change. Hello everyone. I feel like this is a decent start. Grizzle's Horde, kinda nice. Doesn't really play incredibly with Space Prism, maybe. Space Prism lets me put more souls on the floor, though. Start of turn, fully heal champions. Can I go for, like, the Frostbite tank thing and fully heal every turn? Revenge, apply Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units? I feel like that could just win the run. What else do you need to do? Neat. Holy shit, I don't like change. Hope you feel better soon. Hope you are better soon. Sorry to hear that. That's nonsense. I actually could get that if I get 2 damage morsels. First one is not a damage morsel, second one is not a damage morsel. Unlucky. So anyway, the way we're trying to win this is putting enough health on our champion that it can just solo the entire game, basically. Like Frostbite 1 per shard to enemy units. We get a shard every time we cast a spell on the floor. Umbra is decent at giving you health. Shade Splitter can give you health. Like that. Feels probably doable. 90 peaks. I filled out all the champion paths in the logbook. Almost certainly not. Hey Severin! Did Umbra get another buff since last time? This is an impossible question for me to answer, isn't it? Because I don't know what last time is. These cards do not seem like they are playing into what I'm trying to do. Not even a little bit. This one though, plus 9 health. And a spell. Could also just go on Tumbra Assault, and Tumbra Assault probably better. Maybe it doesn't give you 9 health on average, but it probably gives you like close. Umbra Banner can give Morsel Maker or Morsel Master, both of which seem very good for Solgard. Also just upgrading creatures is pretty good. Oh, it gave me both. Out of the 2, which do I want more? I don't really know. Morsel Master costs less and is a little faster. Also, I kind of want to be casting spells to create my morsels, so I can also get the incant triggers. Unfortunately, I'm going to end up with... One way to do it would be to go Morsel Maker, fill this entire floor, then Morsel Maker overfills it, and I'm getting 2 morsels per turn for +9 max HP. It feels a bit slow. But I guess there's like Shard Spike and everything. Speeds it up. You're fighting against Rage, Saraf. Rage Archeon. Damage Shield Kale. I should just learn the icons. Rage's Claws. Oh. There are 9 icons to learn. I can probably do that. Have I ever done a run with Shadow Siege? In my life, yes. Not in Monster Train 2, though. It's hard to get offered, the rare creatures. You just don't see them that often. I think my morsel creation's weak enough at the moment that we just go Morsel Maker. Ooh. It's like this part shouldn't be hard. The hard thing should potentially be much later in the run. Elizabeth. General philosophy on removing in this game. Nice. I'm trying to think of a good answer to your question. It's kind of hard to formulate. I think because of how creatures work. Okay, it's very different from Slay the Spire, I guess. In Slay the Spire, you can get attacked every turn. And you're under threat starting on turn 1. And so you have to think about, like, how are my hands always going to be able to block? How am I going to always be good on turn 1? Stuff like that. Whereas in Monster Train, like, if I have a bad hand this turn, nothing happens. Like, it's fine. We're set up already. We're good. And that's how a lot of the run works. And also, on turn 1, you have deployment phase, so you get to put your creatures in play. So consistency turn by turn isn't really what I'm solving for. With card removes, what I'm more solving for is how long it takes me to set things up. Because another thing is, like, this game doesn't have an acrobatics sort of card, really. So in order to draw all the cards in your deck, you actually kind of have to draw all the cards in your deck, just turn by turn. So card removes, I'm thinking more that they make it take me less time to get everything set up. Cool. And also, removing the cards which don't consume themselves makes it so that the deck cycles through and starts getting redrawn, and the second time I draw through the deck, it's much stronger. I don't know if that was a useful answer. But that is broadly how I think about it. In this case, I really want to be drawing spells every turn so that I can get this thing going, so that it gets to a point where it kills enemies. So I want to remove the things which aren't spells from my deck early. Which is why I removed a Spear Steward, because I can play these two in the deployment phase. And then, like, everything else is a spell, basically. So, Spear Steward's the only card in my deck, really, which doesn't get out of my deck during the deployment phase and doesn't give me an incant trigger on Solgard, other than the Vengeful Shards, which obviously are, you know, I'm stuck with those. That's fine. I could take a Crypt Builder. I have 2 offering tokens. Don't need these. Just skip. If I want to build a big Stygian floor, I can, but it becomes a lot harder to put health on Solgard, which is important. Even full healing every turn, Solgard is still going to die. So I need some way to get Solgard even stronger than that. So one way to do that would be at a Merchant of Arms, probably. Get some good equipment for him. It, them, her, I don't know. For the first time I've spoken with these dream beings. Solgard, the priest of the Stygians Titans, spoke of a mass exodus of martyrs. Martyrs who gave up their souls for the sake of heaven and hell. But why does no one living know of this great sacrifice? These answers only create more questions. True. Good point. I think multi-strike on this thing would be pretty good. Probably a totem that would be okay. Just trying to think of all the Stygian units. I guess I could look. Sweep creatures. Getting quick sweep set up would be a little bit confusing. I guess Lodestone Totem exists. Alright, I think that's a big enough hit to go left. There is quick. Quick sweep. It's kind of weird because now I don't get hit as many times, so I don't frostbite as many times. But also quick sweep, right? Like, don't think too hard. This Saraf has the first wave with a 50 HP sweep creature. And we have melee weakness too. So, this Saraf will instantly kill even my quick sweep. It's hitting for 7 times 2 with melee weakness 2. So 21, 28. I could just give it health. then I'd never have to worry about this again. Could also give it endless, but that seems like just more expensive for no extra benefit, really. Just wondering how many other Merchants of Steel I'm going to go to this run. Not necessarily any, I think. Maybe that one. Maybe this one. But, like, Merchant of Magic's very good for me. Yeah, I mean, I could see this one. But I think I'd rather go left. Probably that's where I get my room from. So we go Merchant of Magic. Merchant of Trinkets. And we have a lot of creatures. Maybe more creatures than I actually need. Merchant of Magic. Merchant of Arms. Merchant of Magic? And no more Merchants of Steel? Presumably there's like another one afterwards that also has a lot of health. Yeah, there is. So just going plus 20 health doesn't actually get me there. I don't know what to do. Making it so your quick sweep can never have multi-strike is kind of miserable. That's why I put health on the Morsel Maker as well, for what it's worth. Like, I'm just trying to make this wave not die to the 50 health quick sweeper. It probably won't end up mattering. Like, probably there will be some other solution. Welcome, Marcus. New mechanics I'm wishing to see in Slay the Spire 2. Oh, I'm gonna let Megacrit design that game. They don't need me to design it for them. I'm sure they'll do a great job. Flying quick sweep? Seems fine. So the norm here is to set up top against this Archaeon. I think that is what I will do. Did I never gonna add thanks for the 70 months? Appreciate it. Can you hear my cat meowing? What a cat. You would think that he had never been fed, but I was present when he was fed an hour ago, so... I don't know what's up with that. Kirsten! Alright, good. Archaeon has to go bottom lane. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how this game works. I'm not killing anything anyway. This quick sweep creature, not doing an incredible job in this fight, to be quite honest. Your cat demands food 2 hours before breakfast. Yeah, so does mine. Almost exactly 2 hours, actually. I think it's, like, biological. I think they, like, start getting ready to process food when they know a meal is coming. Am I on any win streak currently? I believe the title of the stream will answer that question for you. I needed something that attacked. 30, 39, 44. Probably not doable anyway. Alright, let's do this. I guess we got through the entire thing with basically no rage and Archaon. That's not bad. Fire, the one which gives a bunch of deployment ember. I update in real time. No, I just edited the stream title before I went live. Is all. I will not edit it again today. Most likely. Maybe I will? I don't know. Yesterday I updated it a couple of times. Because I don't plan on winning. Sure. If you'd like. User guy, thanks for 35 months. Appreciate it. You're just soul guarding. Shroud Spike exists? I sure am taking that. Second Morsel Maker. Okay, so I could just go Solgard double Morsel Maker. That seems completely fine. And then I think card draw. I do kind of need Ember. This is probably a card draw plus Ember run, but I think we go card draw first because I have so much deployment Ember. I'm not quite as much needing Ember. Also, I think there are more ways to get broken Ember creation from non-boss relics than there are to get lots of card draw from non-boss relics. So I think if I want to take card draw and Ember, probably taking the card draw first gives me 3 circles to find like a holdover perils or something, at which point I don't have to take the Ember anymore. That's kind of how I'm thinking about that. Trains are pretty cool. I like trains. This is kind of the dream for Shroud Spike. I could, instead of doing this, try for holdover, which is like even more ridiculous, probably. It is pretty ridiculous. But I'm giving up on... Ooh, I'm giving up on a lot. I don't know. I think I'll just take this. You get on a few trains in your life and they're very cool. Hell yeah. I think Holy Stone Crypt Builder is not unreasonable. Oh, what's this? Fascinating. Doesn't really work with Shroud Spike, does it? I think this is okay. We'll find out. So 1, 2, 3. That floor is probably done. This can tank for this, and then this, and this can go here. This is flying though, so it will not stay here. And the question is, can I do anything about that? And the answer is no. I sure did do this to myself. I have exactly 1 spell, right? I think I'm gonna put this here. I should put it here. Hit. Oh. Very much the wrong hit. I have 2 spells, actually. Okay. Pardon. So like, this was my plan. Yeah. Doing really well, Victasati. No complaints from me. This won't go to the pyre, so it's just this one and this one. And they're like angry but not killing me. Okay, that hit me one more time than I thought, to be honest. Are they killing me? Whoa. It has 53 frostbite on it. So it should attack, then take 53 and 60, then attack, and then die. Whew. I think probably the line here is just to put more frostbite on it, because nothing else matters here. God damn. Lost a run on the second last turn last night because Dominion attacked twice when you leaked an enemy. Brutal. Close Titan's bites are really fun though. Alright, that dealt me somewhat more damage than I was expecting. I don't really have spells that care about magic power. Cave-in is obscene. I think the plan was to go left here, and I have a Shroud Spike, which justifies it, so let's do that. This one, this one. This is the deploy pyre. Sure. Could also go for another Crypt Builder, given the current health situation. I think this is... Okay, the Relentless Zealots. The Thornguard Trial. The Circle 5. Do I have these written down? If we just set up bottom floor, I win pretty comfortably here. I really feel like I need 2 morsel makers here. I could also, for what it's worth, just go morsel master. And it would do the same thing as double morsel maker. But I think probably just go Rage Siren instead. Rage Siren does much better on this floor than other floors. We can do this. This. This, or something like that. I don't know. I'm doing pretty well, I'm telling you metaphorically. Applying sap to our units doesn't seem like a huge problem. The rage is more than the sap. This doesn't have any attack. This doesn't really have any attack. Yeah, the big thing is just I need to play lots of spells this turn, so that takes a lot of frostbite, I guess. I hope I'm not dead. Feels plausible that I'm dead. What if? Interesting. That should kill it. No! Oh, come on. Caven's pretty good here. Sap is rough when you forget about it. Is Sap forgettable, though? I feel like it's hard to forget about Sap. It's just straight up dying. All right. Hopefully that's enough angry. This goes here now. Oh, it has so much sap on it that that doesn't give it attack. Funny. Seems like a fun deck. We're soul guarding our hardest over here. It feels like probably it's working. It's such a funny relic. Okay, cool. Finally. This is the revenge. 2 enemy units, 1 hit. Solgard. Am I up late or early? 5:11 a.m. I don't know. Early, I guess. I did sleep 8 hours already. I guess that means early. Being able to discard my hand is kind of nice. Housing you stove? Sweet as fuck. It's really cool. It's blue. I posted at least one photo in the Discord. Does it heat things up? It does. Actually, I should go check on it because I'm running like a full self-clean right now. Make sure it hasn't burned the house down. Be right back. Is slightly smoky up there, but just fine. Apparently making the kitchen slightly smoky and smelling bad is like intended behavior. And yeah, I did like the lighter 30-minute thing before I started cooking with it yesterday, but I thought I'd do the full one before I like cooked with it more. I don't know. These are all whatever. Damage shield 1 is okay. Specifically against this Saraf, it's okay. I'm not that excited about it. Also, it's not an AoE damage shield anyway. So maybe I just skip this. Furnace Tap ever good? I don't have perils this time. First Umbra run in a while where I haven't gotten perils. It's a painful skip. Alright, I'm at 15 health, which is not that much health. I feel like Kale either deals 0 or infinite, though. So that's probably fine. Right? Kale doesn't ever deal like 12. Either a unit with 30 attack and a bunch of damage shield gets to the pyre, or nothing gets to the pyre. So I think I get to go right, which is the way I want to go. I got this again. Can make Cave-In cost 0. That's kind of it. It's a very bad Merchant of Magic for me. I could make Space Prism repeatable. Not sure what that achieves. I could just put Consume on Forgone Power, I guess. Maybe that's the line. I probably want to remove my Forgone Powers and put Consume on a Shade Splitter, actually. Holdover Cave-In seems kind of good. I can go out on a limb here and say that's probably kind of good. Have we solved Monster Train? No. But I am getting better. This fight might be a little bit particular. In like exactly what I need to do to win it. You would have double stacked and hold over to Frenzied Swarm and felt great about the shop. Yeah, I don't think Daze is that strong. Interesting that this enemy isn't like taking any damage. Feels like it should take some damage. Hopefully I work something out about that later. This is a great example of one of the enemies that's going to get to the pyre and deal exactly 15. Which I was earlier saying didn't exist. Okay. It can't hurt me. It's reassuring. Not sure Kaven's actually any good here. Feels like I probably won the fight now. How do you take damage? Oh. Wait, what? Because you eat that. Gotcha. Then you instantly die next turn. Okay. More relics here as you want to procs. The way that it steals your like camera view does feel a little bit like what the game does when you lose a run. So I guess I get it. Yep. Hey, nothing else gets to the pyre. My friend has 142 frostbite. Yeah, I think I just shouldn't have taken Frenzied Swarm. That's my read on how good Frenzied Swarm is here. It'll matter against the Titans, maybe. Could also matter against Rage Saraf. Ice and Pyre. Forever consume. Harness the Titan. These do not seem good. Do I actually need Umbra? I don't think I need Umbra. I think we just got more card draw. Drawing these more quickly is good. Drawing this more quickly to discard it again is good. Is Harness ever good? The one that gives plus 10 magic power? Certainly not with no spells that deal damage in my deck. So I have been thinking I'd go left here. Don't want the Merchant of Steel. Empyrean Well is good though. But I get one here. I can go left and left. Because I still don't have a room. Should probably get a room for my people to hang out in. A boiler room, for example. Inferno room would solve the Saraf situation. The Saraf situation. But I think boiler room's better. Is it worth a reroll to look for equipment for my Silophyte, maybe? Bloodthirsty Blade? It's pretty late. Does also seem pretty good. Wait, what about Equalizing Rings? It has exactly 50 health. We have to kill things with 50 health themselves. Hmm. That actually would be pretty good here. Rings solid on the champion? Not really. Yes, the more health you get, the more attack you get. I'm pretty sure I want Boiler Room to be deployable though, which means this isn't even doing a thing. Oh well. Oh shit. There's another thing. Should have clicked this first. Glass cannon would actually work here. Okay. Just kind of taking bad cards for one specific turn in the run. Well, like 3 specific bad turns, more like. I want this in front, so I don't have to wait its flight. Sorry, waste its flight. Getting it its first attack. My ways to give it attack are Shroud Spikes plus an attack morsel, Bloodthirsty Blade, and Glass Cannon. None of which I seem to have. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Is Glass Cannon good here? 50 health sweep creatures need to die. Somehow. Alright, that's not dead. I need some things to click to kill the big guys. There's some pretty broken cards. Chat. I've been trying so hard to get my health back. Oops. I guess I was using my quick sweeper, huh? Killing Frenzied Swarm. Or using Frenzied Swarm or whatever. Doesn't exactly help. I think I might just give up on Nameless Siren. Goodbye, my friend. That's already dead. Neat. Descend 3. Hey, lobster. I've reached the part of Monster Train 2 where the game starts getting stuttery. That means I'm doing well. It's not my computer, right? They must have, like, patched it and made the patch shitty or something. I refuse to believe that it's my fault. Congrats on the stutter, thank you. I think it's because of the statuses. I think, like, when you have a bunch of units with 200 frostbite on them or whatever, the game just stops working. It's so stuttery. It's, like, bad enough that I want to not play it anymore, almost. Don't care. What's happening to you yesterday as well? Gotta do some sort of performance upgrade, maybe? Ember Cache any good? Vaguely okay. I mean, it's pretty bad. I think I'll just skip. Alright, we go left. We're close to full health. Spell Chain Crypt Builder. Spell Chain Offering Tokens, okay. What else is going on? Nothing? Ooh. I can't really set up middle floor because I take like 40 damage or something from this bullshit. There are a bunch of enemies who deal damage to me on the bottom floor. That said, probably the capacity is good. Let's take a look at what else is going on in the Merchant of Magic. I will spell chain an offering token. Could double stack Frenzied Swarm, sure. Also make it cost 0 is actually a really big upgrade. Because now I can play it on turns when I want to Shroud Spike. I've gotten this combo 3 times this run. It's not very good. Like there are situations where it's good. These aren't those situations. Most of the time when you've had setters, it was because of status effects, not amount of units. Yeah, I think it's status effects. Although you can have more status effects if you have more units, right? I'm slightly concerned that I roll up on turn 1, put Solgard in front, and then Solgard just dies. Like slightly concerned. We only have 70 health on our tier 3 revenge champion. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Turn 1 Solgard will take 27, 34, like 48. That doesn't kill. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. There's nothing I could buy with 155. Upsetting. I can go Cave In or I can go Shroud Spike. Let's go Shroud Spike. You can't really be here. Saraf. Wow, this isn't enough for you to survive. That's deeply upsetting. I do not have anything that makes this kill that I can see. So maybe Morsel Maker is just dead. That'd be sad. Okay, pretty good. The next wave likely has Rage, but at least it only has 2 low health sweepers, so Quick Sweep will kill them. I can Cave In now. Kind of a weird place for the shark to go. put this here for the moment to try to encourage Saraf to come here next wave. And this one, and oh, I can't do that. Yeah, this one. Okay. I guess an issue is these look kind of like they're going straight to my pyre. Glass cannon. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this goes here. Then we cave in. Cave in does give everything rage. Oh no, you still have melee weakness. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. Well, I also have Shroud Spike, actually. This is one of those math situations. That really feels like I can't do it, though. One of those math situations, yeah? Probably. I just have to cave these in for a little bit while we get this floor set up. This floor is almost set up. I could start by playing Crypt Builder to hit that. Start with this, actually. Okay. I killed one. Huge. I'm not sure what the plan is next turn, though. It feels like this might just kind of wipe me. Ooh. I can put glass cannon. Oh, okay. Or even bloodthirsty blade. No, it should be glass cannon, I think. I'm 1 ember short. Doing what I really want to do. You can do this. I've discarded glass cannon. Why did I do that? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I have to start again? Jesus fuck. This one. This. 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 Discard Bloodthirsty Blade. Oh my god. Oh my god, game. Okay, the game is really struggling. You fly there. You go here. You go here. You go here. We wiped them. Huge. And then down here. This one, this one. This one. This one. Huge. Is restarting kind of cheating for win streaks or not in this game? What I'm doing isn't like a category. There's no... I'm not like competing with somebody. If somebody is competing with me, that's good for them, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah, the shark's, you know, doing its best. I think clearly what this game needs to work a little bit better is for me to play more units. I just do this and make sure Solgard never dies. I'm just pressing the undo button sometimes so I don't have to like use a spreadsheet for every single turn I play, which, while it might increase the legitimacy of my run, I think it would be quite boring. But I loved spreadsheets. I'll be honest with you, I'm a real spreadsheet fan. This floor is like kind of the problem I was trying to avoid, but hey, that's fine. Is it? I don't know. You still have melee weakness. Getting attacked for 5484. Oh, that's not a problem. Goodbye, my friends. So cave-in here is fine. Also feels like cave-in here is kind of good. Cave-in here and then daze this, and hits my pyre for 9. There are 3 waves remaining. It doesn't feel like Solgard quite kills Saraf yet. Although this turn we're going to put a lot of Frostbite on Saraf, so that'll help. I think cave in here to get... Yeah, it feels right. Oh, and Crypt Builder solves the top lane issue. So we cave in here. Now that right there is a tank. Rest in peace, 12-0 win streak. Huh? Doesn't look like it. Come on, game. I do actually have another one. Holy. 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 That was a good turn. This thing's back? Fucking hell. Nice, I think. Pretty sure I'm good with that. Next wave's final wave anyway. I mean, we just won next wave. But it feels cooler if I keep everyone alive. How is Solgard supposed to tank with 70 HP? Do you mean 1,312 HP? GG! The Titans have arrived. What do I care about in the Titan fight? Obviously corruption's a thing, but I do full heal every turn. They eventually have the sweep creatures, but I don't have melee weakness. I think I just don't care. Like, I think they just cannot threaten me in any way. Putting healing on Crypt Builder? It's probably healed me, what, like 45 or something? It's healed me a lot. Yeah, I took damage in the fight before Kale. And if I hadn't, I wouldn't have needed to do it, but given that I did, I had to work out some way to get my health back. Yes, I can cave in the Wrath Titan over and over again. This floor can survive for a bit. Oh, interesting. Well, neat. Unfortunately, they're uncommon or rare, so they can't really be better than this. At least there are 2 of them, though. Oh, is it time already? I guess it's already time. Cave on up here, maybe. There isn't even a reason to daze. Daze this? Doodles, thanks for 4 months, appreciate it! So much order stuff going on. I don't know where to put it. You kind of have to put this here, unfortunately. But having done that, I'm now pretty much invincible. Start shooting this? I'm never getting through 4 spell shield. Weird how there are no spikes in the Titans fight. Maybe if it goes for long enough, there are eventually. How many turns of the Titans fight have I played? Several. Interesting. I guess I needed to put this behind that. Doesn't really matter. To make sure this doesn't say minus 300. Wait, I have no ember. Weird. Oh yeah, because... thing. My ember all comes from Boiler Room. No, Savagery is my best friend now. Savagery and I are going to be hanging out for quite a while here. I'm not even getting attack morsels anymore. I only get 2... health morsels. Responsible pet ownership. Happy Pride. What do you mean, Jorbs? Oh, that's so many shroud spikes. Do people who think Umbra is bad not click on Shroud Spike when it's offered to them? Maybe that's the issue. Oh no, I'm silenced. Kinda rude. GG! That was just a straight win off my starter relic. Just got offered Crown of the Eternal, and I was like, okay. And then I won. Boiler Room does not trigger from Morsel Eden.